Here in St. John's, Smith Square, London, we're presenting a concert of music by Handel and Bach, consisting of a secular cantata by each composer. Apollo et Dafne by Handel will be given in part 1, and Der zufriedengestellte Aeolus by Bach in part 2. The Geraint Jones Orchestra, leader Winifred Roberts, are playing under their conductor Geraint Jones, and the two soloists in the Handel cantata are the Spanish soprano Montserrat Alavedra and the baritone Thomas Hemsley. The following introduction to the work has been written by Anthony Lewis. When the young Handel arrived in Rome in 1707, he had already a number of operas to his credit and was no doubt anxious to establish his reputation as an opera composer in Italy. However, he was faced with the rather discouraging situation that in Rome at that time, opera lay under a papal ban. But this proved to be not quite so frustrating as might have been expected, since the Italian musical world of that period was by no means inclined to accept the complete banishment of opera as an entertainment. As a substitute, musical parties were organized by the great patrons of the day, at which so-called chamber cantatas were sung. Some of these were in the intimate style which the title implies. Others were, more frankly, adaptations of operatic methods to concert surroundings. Into this latter category falls Handel's cantata Apollo et Dafne, which is based on the classical legend. The treatment of the narrative and characterization is in the operatic idiom of the time, and a large amount of music from it was later embodied by Handel in the operas he wrote for London. Thus, although the work is reputedly a chamber cantata, it shows the maturing of Handel's genius as an operatic composer. And now here are the soloists, Montserrat Alavedra and Thomas Hemsley, and the conductor, Geraint Jones. At the beginning of the cantata, Apollo exults in his victory over a fearsome monster that has terrorized the populace. He mocks the idea that Cupid could have any power over him, saying that the wounding of lovers cannot be compared to the slaying of dragons. And in a mock martial aria, he tells Cupid to break his bow, since he has no chance of piercing him with his arrows. Then Dafne is heard singing to herself in a sacred grove, praising the services of Diana and the cause of true liberty. Apollo, who sees her and overhears her song, is enchanted both by her singing and by her beauty. He pleads his love for her, but Dafne rejects him and repeats her vows to Diana. After this, there's a lively duet in which both characters express their respective emotions. Undaunted, Apollo continues to press his claims, warning Dafne that her beauty may swiftly perish. Then follows another heated dialogue, which ends with Dafne reasserting her determination to preserve her liberty. Here the pursuit begins, but just as Apollo thinks he has Dafne within his grasp, she changes into a laurel. Apollo is overcome by remorse. He pays homage to the tree and declares that its leaves shall be forever a symbol of renown.
Terrori e tanti stragi che desolaro e spopolaro i regni. Tace piton per la mia mano istinto. Apollo a trionfare braccio, al mio braccio tu